Help, I can't lose weight. Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I am Steve Shaw. Today I want to talk about the individuals that just can't lose weight. They just come to me with the question, hey, I think I'm doing everything right, but I can't lose fat. What is going on? Guys, I'm going to talk about that in this video. Before I do so, if you have a question, check out the link below. Submit your questions. The best questions I turn into videos just like this. So I'd say 2-3 times a month, I'll get a question from a gentleman who really wants to lose weight, but says he's doing everything he can, or she, and is not losing weight. So I have 7 tips for those of you that are struggling to lose weight. This might be a longer video, but stay tuned. This stuff is legit and it will help you. And I got my little handy dandy pad here. I'm going to read my tips that I wrote down while I was at the laundromat. If you can't lose weight, tip number 1 is count everything you eat and drink for a week. Count everything. Write it down in an app. Write it down on a piece of paper. Write the ounces or the approximate size, like a fist size of chicken or whatever. Get precise. Get on the internet, a place like Calorie King, or get an app, and calculate every calorie you eat that day. Don't do anything different during this week. Stick with your diet. Count everything, add up the average. Everything you eat and drink, you have to pay attention to the calories in everything you eat and drink. Do that for a week. Don't change your diet. Write it down and then find an average. This will tell you if what you think you're eating is what you are actually eating. For a lot of people, it's not. For a lot of people, it's not. They kind of ballpark things, or they underestimate by 400 to 500 calories. So first and foremost, you need to establish a degree of precision to make sure the direction you're heading is actually the direction you're heading. All right, tip number 2, no fads. No fad diets. This is foolishness. Anybody that's made a dramatic lifestyle change, even if they use the fad, understand that sooner or later they need to go back to a reasonable way of eating. So instead of doing a fad, you just need to change to whole, clean foods. Your diet should be about 90% whole, clean foods for a while till you get in a rhythm. Then maybe you can back that off to 80% whole, clean foods or whatever. Clean up your food choices. What you eat matters. What you eat really matters. Clean up your food choices. Try to get away from the white sugar and the white flour and stuff in cans and processed foods with all the extra chemicals. Just eat a lot of meats and healthy fats and fruits and vegetables and good quality carbs like oatmeal and rice and that sort of stuff. Clean up your diet. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3, be patient. And this is the most important tip of all. A lot of the people, I would say 98% of the people that come to me and say they can't lose fat, I'll say, what do you weigh today? And this is just an example, but it's pretty accurate. They say, I weigh 198 today. And I'll say, what did you weigh on the scale a month ago? And they'll say 203. I'm like, you lost 5 pounds in a month, and you're telling me you're not losing weight. They are losing weight. Here's the biggest tip. This is the biggest tip out of all 7 of these. Most people that think they aren't losing weight, really what they're saying to you is, I'm not losing weight fast enough. I'm not patient enough. If you ask them what their scale weight is today compared to what it was a month ago or 2 months ago, they've lost weight. 98% of these have lost weight. The issue isn't the diet or the diet plan or what they're eating. The issue is they aren't patient. It took you years and years to get fat. It took you years and tons of Doritos and energy drinks, high-calorie energy drinks to get fat. I don't care if you're only losing 1 or 2 pounds a month. You're losing weight. And you know what? You're going to be eating healthy for the rest of your life because it's a lifestyle change. So the rate of weight loss doesn't stinking matter. As long as it is sustained, you're going to get where you need to get. Let your body get used to a new eating lifestyle of whole, clean foods. Just be patient. Just be patient. All right, tip number 4. When you enter a new eating plan, when you try to lose fat, don't cut your calories drastically by a ton, a crap ton. No, don't do that. If you're eating 3,500 calories a day right now and you're kind of a little piggy like I used to be, don't go from that to 1,800 a day. Slowly back down your calories. 200-300 a day. Do that for 2 to 3 weeks. See what kind of rate of weight gain or weight loss you're experiencing. If you cut your calories dramatically, your body's going to be like, what up, bro? What up? Don't do that to your body. Don't force your body to slam on the gas. Don't mess with your metabolism. Slow, steady. Don't starve yourself. Eat better food choices. Cut your calories just slightly and watch and see what happens. And if that's not working over the course of a month, not in a day, then pull your calories back another couple hundred. Simple as that. All right. Tip number 5. Don't over-focus on cardio. Cardio doesn't really burn a lot of fat. Repeat, cardio doesn't burn a lot of fat. You need to be focused on diet, okay? You need to be focused on diet. You don't need to be living to do cardio, all right? If you do a mile on the treadmill in 20 minutes, that burns maybe 100 calories. If you're large, 150 calories. You do that 4 times a week. If you're very large, you just burn 600 calories in a week. That takes 6 weeks of all that grinding just to lose 1 pound of fat. That's not even 9 pounds of fat a year. Yes, it helps. Cardio does help. But with diet, if you cut back your diet 300 calories and you're losing 2 to 3 pounds a week, you're going to lose much more weight during the course of a month, 8 to 12 pounds, whereas it's going to take you 6 weeks to lose a pound of fat with cardio. So don't kill yourself with cardio. Do cardio for health and longevity. Do resistance training to build muscle and to look better and to increase your metabolism. Use diet to lose weight. All right, here we go. Tip number 6. And this is going to be an odd one, but this is an important one because a lot of people hate cardio. And this is one I like to do. Anybody that watches me on Instagram or Facebook knows that I love hiking. You're like, what is this? Who cares? What kind of a fat loss tip is this? Here's something important. If you hike, you will burn about twice as many calories as you would walking or running. So if I go hike, like this weekend I did 5.5 miles, all the up and down. I'm not talking about strolling through the park on a flat whatever. No, that's not hiking, that's walking. Hiking is going to an actual trail that's up and down and rocks and all kinds of stuff. You will burn twice as many calories per mile. So I did 5.5 miles this weekend. Guess what? That burned 1,100 calories in one day. 1,100 in one day. So instead of doing all that cardio, you could go do a 5-mile hike on one day a weekend and you could burn 1,100 calories. How crazy is that? Hiking is also good for your blood pressure and your stress levels and so many other things. And you're out in the sun and the sun's getting on your skin. You get more vitamin D and testosterone hormones. It is a quality cardio choice. So don't underestimate it. And the last tip I have for you guys, build muscle. If you're trying to lose fat, and there's so many people I run into that are trying to lose fat that don't take resistance training seriously. Yes, you can't build muscle optimally at an optimal rate while you're cutting, but you can probably still build muscle or maintain muscle. The more muscle you maintain, the more muscle you gain, the higher your metabolism is going to be, the more calories you're going to burn each day. That is very important. Resistance training is extremely important in the long run for your metabolism and how much you can eat. So you better take it seriously. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, check out the link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And I didn't get it to 10 minutes like Jace. Oops, didn't say his name.